Hello and welcome back to the program. Well, as I mentioned before the break, we're now going to talk about some great programs and events coming to the Saenger Theater in downtown Pensacola. And joining me to talk about that is Kathy Summerlin. Kathy's from the Saenger. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
You're welcome. I always enjoy coming out and hanging out with Cam Johnson from Cox.
It's great to have you on. As always, you guys have a lot going on down there, and again this summer. But for people that don't know or maybe never been to the Saenger, tell us a little bit about the history of the Saenger Theater and the types of events you guys host there.
So the Saenger Theater opened April 2nd, 1925. It was part of the Saenger Amusement Company. So you'll see Saenger Theaters in other cities like New Orleans and Mobile and Jackson. And we're no longer owned, we're no longer related. Each one is independently run. Mobile and Pensacola are both run by SMG, which is the company that I work for. And it used to be a vaudeville house, and now we host anything from touring Broadway shows to concerts to comedy shows, ballet, opera, symphony. We have church services, graduations, you name it.
So you name it, gamut of different things to go see there. And it's really cool once you get to go inside of the Saenger and see, kind of the design and the artwork and I don't know what you would call it, but everything, around the stage. And it's really kind of cool to be taken. It's like you're taken back into the 20s, as you mentioned.
And I love to go sit and just look up at the ceiling. And every time I look, I see something different that I haven't seen before. So it's pretty cool.
Really cool,
Very
nice,
cool.
Fun, historic place to go and see one of those events or go see a movie. And that's something that you guys are announcing this month, your summertime movie series. So tell us a little bit about that and what movies are in store this year.
So this is our 8th year. It's the Saenger Classic Movie Series. I wanted to come up with an idea to keep us busy in the summertime, keep the staff trained, because we used to not be busy in the summer. We're busy now. So, and we decided to do a classic movie series. What better place to show in an old movie house than old movies? And it's grown. I mean, we started at averaging 300-400 people. Now we average 900. That's an average. Some movies we can get 1,300 people in. Yeah. That's
really
fun.
cool to share a classic movie with that many people.
What's amazing, that they all clap at the end. Everybody puts their garbage in the garbage can. There's not much cleanup except for the popcorn that's spilled. And our popcorn is not, it's not $16 for a popcorn and a soda. I think it's $7.
Yeah, so you're saying it's going to be a little bit different than when I saw Toy Story 4 yesterday and had popcorn thrown on me from behind.
Oh no.
That's all right.
That's
all right. It's all part of the experience, right?
Yeah.
So what's on tap for this year? What movies have been selected?
We actually have 2 series this summer. Right. So Saturday nights we have the Saenger Classic Movie Series, and that starts July 13th. Movie prices are $6. We had to go up this year. Everything's gone up a little bit. We start off with Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, which it's a classic now, and that's kind of sad to think about it. That is not, has nothing to do with the Beatles. It sort of does, but it's not the Beatles. Babes in Arms, that's an older movie too. The Adventures of Robin Hood with Errol Flynn, the 1938 version. Victor Price, Vincent Price in House of Wax, old horror film from the maybe late 50s, early 60s. Singing in the Rain, Debbie Reynolds, a classic.
Always popular.
Yep. Public Enemy. I'm not familiar with that one, but that's a film noir movie. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh. We've got a couple of horror movies in there, but they're celebrating anniversaries, and Creature from the Black Lagoon was filmed in Wakulla Springs.
Near Tallahassee, we went there this past summer.
Oh, wow.
That was pretty cool.
Arsenic and Old Lace, Citizen Kane, and then we're going to finish it up with Star Wars, the original Star Wars.
No, that's not a classic movie, because that was, that's not an old movie.
In 1976, I believe it came out.
Oh, that is a great list.
Yeah. It's a little
varied for everything
this year.
Or for everybody.
Yeah. We were hoping that Star Wars was going to be, so we let the community choose the movies, and we were hoping that Star Wars was going to be on the list. So if Star Wars was on the list, we had to make sure with, oh my gosh, Carrie Fisher, who passed away. Yeah. We had to show a movie with Debbie Reynolds in it. So we've got that tie-in with Singing in the Rain.
Yeah. You mentioned there's another one though, another series.
Yes. So on Sundays, only in August, we have the Alfred Hitchcock classic movie series.
Okay.
These are going to screen at 2 o'clock, and they start on August 3rd. And it's Vertigo, Rear Window, North by Northwest, and Dial M for Murder. And those are also $6. You can purchase all 4 for $20, so you save a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And for the classic movie series, you can purchase all 10 for $50.
Oh, okay.
So, get together with your friends, see which ones you want to see, save a tiny little bit of money, and come hang out with us at the Saenger.
Okay, very cool. So if anybody missed the list, I guess it'll be on your website?
Yes, it will. Right. It's on our website now.
Go to the website and make sure you attend one of these great movies or one of the great events you guys have. I don't think we have time to touch on Broadway, but you guys have a lot going on at the Saenger Theater, and I'm sure all that information's on the website as well.
There's tons of comedy shows coming up in the fall.
Good.
Tons, like Tom Segura, Dane Cook, Angela Johnson, Kat and Nat, Miranda Sings. Some of those are YouTube.
Y'all are busy. We're very busy.
Very busy. Sometimes we jockey months. We run interference for the people that want to rent.
Yeah.
Because they're all wanting dates, and we're just busy.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable, and I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to come up here and share all this with us. Hopefully we can get some people out there to some movies. So thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely. And thank you for joining us. Tune in next month as we take another look across the Gulf Coast.